Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another get ready with me makeup video, and tonight this video is extra special because it is Halloween night. I'm gonna be dressing as Catwoman, so you already know that the makeup look has to be on point. Dark divine feminine vibes, very sultry, very dark, very sexy, very mysterious.
Definitely gotta do a smoky eye with some cat eyeliner. I'm also thinking of doing like a dark red lip.
So I'm starting today by priming my face with this e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer.
So just start with that.
Let me know in the comments what you decided to be for Halloween this year. Next step is concealer. Mine is the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Medium Neutral.
This is the 16-hour camo concealer collector. Just put that on any blemishes.
Cover up the dark circles.
So the foundation that I'm using today is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Concealer in the shade 00 Light Natural.
You can go in with any contour. I like to go in with a darker shade of concealer.
So this is the shade Deep Olive.
This is also the 16-hour camo concealer.
Let's spray a little bit of that. Around our nose.
If you want, you can put blush. So this blush that I'm using is by Beauty Treats, Kiss and Blush Lip and Cheek. I believe that I got this from Ross in a set of 2. So I like to put my blush kind of high up, do a little on the nose, do a little on the chin. Blush adds kind of a flirty look. We don't want it to be too cutesy though. We still want it to be like deep and dramatic. So we want this to be a little subtle. Now you can set it with a powder. I'm using the Airspun Loose Face Powder, Naturally Neutral.
Now we can move on to the eyes, finally. So we're gonna need some tape. This is the kind that's like not very sticky. The goal is to make it nice and elongated. So the vibe is determined by the angle at which you put your wing. Make sure the angle is the same.
So I'm going to be using this Glam Light Hershey's Cookies and Cream palette. It's great for any goth looks, to be honest. Any alt looks. It's limited edition. I don't even know if they still sell it. Anyways, I'm going to be using the gray and the black to do this smoky eye. So we've got a packing brush and a blending brush. So with the packing brush, we're gonna go into this medium gray color. This is like a darker gray. Pack it in there. And we're just gonna keep it as close to the base as we can. and just fluff it out. Okay, do the same on the other side. Get the blending brush.
Go in with the darker gray or the black to deepen it even more. So I'm going to go in with the smaller side of this brush just because you can get in like tighter with the black.
We don't want this to be too messy. Go back with the blending brush. Now, peel this off. You've got your crisp line. You can touch it up if you need. We are going to be going back in with the bottom and just tightlining the lower lash line. Again, keep it close. I know sometimes with the smoky eye looks, you can be tempted to go wild and push the black everywhere. We want this to be clean. So this is what it should be looking like, and I'm thinking of adding a shimmer shade. I think I'm gonna go in with this color. Let's start with the small brush again. And see what it does if we add that. Okay. Oh yes. The drama. Okay, but I do still kind of want like a lighter shade like this. Let's do that in the inner corner. And we're gonna use this as a highlighter. Tiny bit on the nose. I feel like the trick to making your nose look cute is making sure that this dot is relatively small. You don't want the entire tip of your nose to be covered in highlight. And I think that's where people go wrong. And same with the line. You don't want it to be the width of your nose. You want it to be a tiny little line. Tiny, skinny line. That's what we want. Blend it out just a little bit if you want. You don't have to. That's how I do it. I think I am gonna cover it, bring it out like more over here. I'm gonna use this bluish shade though. And just pull it like that. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's what we needed. So this blue mermaid shade. It's pretty clear. It just has this really beautiful reflective blue shade. Oh yes, stunning. All right, so now that we've got the eyes done, I did want to use a black liner this is a Ellen Tracy eyeliner pencil, maybe inside here. And then I'm going to use the same pencil for my liner. So I'm actually going to put concealer on them. It just makes them light enough. Get a small brush, carve out the brows. Put a couple beauty marks. Because I think they're beautiful. Now we're gonna line our lips. You can use a lip liner. All I have is this eyeliner. It's fine. And blend them a little. Get a dark red. Go in with a lip gloss. Today I'm gonna be using this Essence lip gloss, and this is a brown lip gloss. So this highlighter that I'm using is by e.l.f. in the shade Moonlight Curls. Now we need some lashes. You don't need lashes if you don't want. So these lashes that I'm going to be using are Faux Mink. And this is in the style Moon by Cherry Blossom.
I'm going to be using my clear duo glue.
Cute. Definitely gives a very sexy vibe.
So I'm using this e.l.f. bronzer. I'm going to set this look with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray.
So now I can put my outfit on.